Good afternoon once again, boys and girls.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah, today is 11th of September 2025, and our topic in social studies is citizenship. Before I continue, allow me to say that a citizen is somebody who is a native of a particular place. To be a native, it means you are either born there or brought up in that place. Are we together?
Yes.
So, in Kenya, anybody who was born in Kenya is a citizen of Kenya. And the world over, we have got a lot of countries, over 150 countries. And each country, up to including the islands, have got their own citizens. But because we live in the 21st century, I want to let you know that we are supposed to be what we call global citizenship. Now, what is global citizenship? Somebody can want to know. Global citizenship. Yeah, as stated above, global comes from the word globe. And the globe means the entire world. Are we together?
Yes.
So when we talk about global citizenship, we are meaning that there is a way you can be a Kenyan citizen here, but you, in one way or the other, relate with somebody who lives in the US. You relate with somebody who lives in Tanzania. You relate with somebody who lives in India. So there's no way you can live in a vacuum. In English, they say, no man was born in an island. Therefore, you cannot purport, you cannot live and say that you are alone. In this world, you are not alone. Now, this concept of global citizenship refers to that all people of the world, refers that all people of the world, all people of the world are the members of a worldwide community. Are the members of a worldwide community. Worldwide community simply means across the world. Are we together? Yes. So you cannot say that because you are a Kenyan, you are so superior to somebody who is a Tanzanian. Otherwise, outside there, people know that Africa is one country. So people assume, even if they meet you in the West, they will always know that you are an African. They cannot want to know your tribe, your origin, country of origin. They cannot purport. Therefore, what we are trying to bring to your understanding, to your knowledge this afternoon, is that we are global citizens. And this global citizenship concept is a concept that all people of the world belong to a worldwide community. Now, a global citizen is someone who is aware of and understands the wider world and their place in it. You must be able to understand the wider world, that we are here, but I know you young people, you like watching football during the weekend, correct?
Yes.
So you know a few of the world footballers. You are not in Argentina, but if I ask you to tell me somebody from Argentina, you already know. Anybody you know playing football from Argentina? Messi. You see, have you ever met Messi? No. But whenever you see Messi playing, you already know that that is Messi, and you have never met. Now, if we go to England, and I ask you of any team in England, I know you can tell me, all right? Yes. Yeah, any team you know in England? Any football team you know in England? Manchester City and Chelsea and Liverpool. So you know a lot about Chelsea. You know about Liverpool. You know about Manchester City. But have you ever been there? No. Now what makes you feel like you know them? It is how we are interconnected across the world. Are we together?
Yes.
I know most of you have never been to Jamaica. But today, because of the global citizenship concept, all of us know Jamaica. And the Jamaicans maybe are known by the way they sprint on the short races and also on the way they play their leg. All right? Yes? So you will hear people say they want to live in Kingston, Jamaica. This is an indicator that we live in a society where we have what we call a global citizenship concept. Therefore, for you to purport to say that you know anything about the world, it simply means that you know much about other countries of the world, and therefore you are associated with them either through sports, either through their culture or their climate or their geographical places where they are found. Therefore, we must take an active role in our community and work with others to make the planet a more peaceful, sustainable, and fair. So the role of a global citizen is to make the world a more sustainable place. Are we together?
Yes.
So here we can show the following. Maybe one say that a global citizen should be able to understand the concept of the outer world, of the outer world. That's number one. Therefore, the same should be able to make the world more sustainable, peaceful, and fair. So anybody who is a global citizen must be able to make the world to be sustainable. The globe where we live, the globe and the world and the earth is the same. The entire places where we live, we must make it sustainable. Sustainable means able to depend on itself as we go forward. Are we together? Yes. So you can meet somebody maybe doing business. You must give good space for that business venture. If you find somebody traveling, you must make sure that the roads are sustainable so that the same can travel with ease. If you are a leader in the future and you find people messing up with the climate of the place, you must sustain the climate of a particular place because the future generation requires that climate. So there's no way we can purport to cut trees. There's no way we can purport or assume that nothing is going to happen and then we make our environment more polluting or pollutant. What we need to remember or what we need to do is to ensure that our society has everything good, everything favorable, everything sustainable. What does that mean? That's why in the world today, we have what we call Millennium Development Goals on how the entire globe, on how the entire world can be sustainable so that people can live peacefully, so that again, people can be able to sustain themselves. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
So I want you, as you learn here in school, you are here in Kenya, just remember that nowadays we no longer breed people of a particular country. We breed people of anywhere in the world. I know there are Kenyans working in Dubai and they're watching, all right? Yes. I know there are Kenyans working in England, as well as I know there are Kenyans working in the United States of America. So it doesn't matter where you are born, it doesn't matter how you have grown, but if you have the global citizenship concept, then chances are you can live anywhere across the world. I know if I come out of this place and go to Tanzania, there are Kenyans in Tanzania, all right? Equally, there are other Kenyans in Rwanda. Kenyans are all over the world. In fact, you go to Nigeria, I know Kenyans who are lawyers. Some are even lecturers. That is, they perceived and they conceived and perceived the concept of global citizenship earlier, and they started growing with it. I know that in our midst, we have Ugandans who work with us. We have people, embassies from across the world, people who come to Kenya, and therefore, we must live like people who are citizens of the world. Hence, global citizenship. Are we together, boys and girls?
Yes.
I know some of you might be wanting to go to various countries to go maybe and learn. I saw recently one of the cabinet secretary's daughter graduating in Australia. I saw it on the social media. I also know a few of my friends who are learning in Gema in Uganda and the Kampala International University. These are people who know that education does not have boundaries. Even there are some people who come from Rwanda and they study. I was in Mount Kenya University and I learned with some Rwandese from Rwanda at Vika. Meaning, anything you do, you just do like you are in the entire world. Now, what are factors that promote Eastern Africa and African citizenship in the community? Now let us look at the factors that promote, because now we have known the concept of global citizenship. I can therefore delve into another thing that deals with citizenship. I believe somebody has copied what we have written.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. If I did it before you are finished, you can copy from your friend. Yeah. Now we want to look at another thing called factors. Factors that promote Eastern Africa. That promote Eastern Africa and African citizenship in the community. And African citizenship in the community. Even before we go out of the country, and even before we go out of the African continent, we want to look, because we are a country that we are found in Eastern Africa, and of course African citizenship. Because right now in Africa, we have the African Union. Are we together?
Yes.
African Union is like our United Nations. It is a platform that brings all Africans together. But before we go to African Union, which has its headquarters in which country? African Union has got its headquarters in which country? You don't know? In Addis Ababa, here in Ethiopia. Now, before we go to the African Union, we normally have also what we call the Eastern African Community, yeah? Yes. Then nowadays, East Africa has got an extended membership up to Congo. We have Congo Democratic Republic, we have Rwanda, we have Burundi, we also have Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and so soon I believe Southern Sudan. These are the countries that form the Eastern Africa East African community. Now, what are the factors that can promote? Now, part of the factors that promote, number one, is what we call the cultural factors. Are we together? Yes? Yes? The cultural factors. I know you will match up with what you see in your book, but allow me explain this. Cultural factors, here in Kenya, for example, we have the people we call the Kuria community, don't we? But also in Tanzania, we have Korean community.
Yes.
So it means that if you come in Kenya and go to Tanzania, these people have the same culture. So if you look at the farming aspects, let's say for example, here in the border where we come from, Hispania border, we eat maize from Tanzania, through all of us. We eat maize from Tanzania. Make sure you are comfortable wherever you are so that you don't mess up yourself. We eat maize from Tanzania, just like we give them what? We give them various commodities from Kenya. Like our soap is sold in Tanzania very much, right? Yes. We eat their rice, also they eat our groundnuts. Yes. We eat their tomatoes, just as they take our skuma wiki and the cabbage. And of course, watermelons. They take the seeds from here and they go plant there. So these are the cultures that we extend together. That's one. Number two, what about language? Language promo. What language do we speak here in Kenya? English and Kiswahili. What language do Ugandans speak? The national language. It is English, right? Yes. Which is also in Kenya. Yes. What language do Tanzanians speak? Swahili. Which is also where? In Kenya. So language is like the same. Nowadays, we have started teaching French in our various institutions. So that when you go to Rwanda, you don't have difficulties in Rwanda. You can easily be able to speak in French. We are teaching various languages, indigenous languages, equally, because we want what we call the cohesion of Africa and African citizenship. Another thing that has brought us together is trade. Another thing that has brought us together is what? Trade. I want to tell you, my boys and girls, that as long as you are willing to do a genuine business, that which is licensed, that which is legal, you can thrive in any other country other than here in Kenya. Are we together?
Yes.
Many other close our neighbors. You can start selling your Mutumba clothes in the streets of Kampala. You can as well decide to start selling your rice in the streets of Arusha. You can start selling your clothes in Mwanza city, the rock city. You can go to Kigali and start your cafe and sell people food. If, number one, you have the factor of language within you, that is, able to speak the language. Are we together? Yes. Two, if you are able to do it legally, so that you follow the statutes of every country, because every country is like a family. What is in my family is not what is in your family. Therefore, it means if you follow the rules in my family, then you are very safe. Are you together? Yes. Are you together? Yes. So trade is there. And I want to encourage you as you grow. Don't focus around Bureta. Don't focus around Kuria. Don't focus around Nyanza region. Kindly focus across the globe. You can live anywhere as long as you follow the rules. It's my belief and my prayer that once you turn out to be 18 years and above, you will be going for your national identity card, after which you go for a passport. Nowadays, as we go forward, it is like almost a sin not having a passport. People here want to leave school before time, but make sure you get a passport once you are 18 years. Where you take it, don't mind. God has a good way of taking care of you once you have effected your learning. Are we together? Yes. Are we together? Yes. So I want to encourage you. You can do business anywhere. I know friends who do business in Rwanda. I know friends who also do business in Botswana. So anywhere you want to live, you can live. I know some nurses working in Namibia and they are Kenyans. This is the concept of global citizenship. Are we together? Yes. Yeah, so don't die around. Die elsewhere. Work hard. Sure you get these opportunities so that you utilize them. Therefore, train yourself how to trade. Train yourself how to have a good language. Train yourself how to be culturally stable amongst other African countries. Then, train yourself to be empowered, like I'm empowering you, my youth. Huh?
Yes.
Before maybe our coming and learning this, you might be saying, oh, when I grow old like mommy, I want to be a farmer around. No. You can farm elsewhere. There are very big tracts of land elsewhere across the globe. It's you to work hard and ensure that you realize what is required of you. Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
So, there is also another factor. There's also another factor that's called environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship. This is all about the environment. Where you live, where you stay, how you live, how you stay matters a lot. I know we have grown in the African way of just waking up, not even sweeping the house. But it is good and good enough, good and good, so that we begin by working hard, even once we are out of our beds. The first environment is where we live, all right?
Yes.
Environment means anything that's around you. If your home is that which looks like a cave, change that cave to a very formidable and modest home. Start by doing something there. Back in our local villages where we come from, ensure kind young people that the lawns, that the fences and the hedges, that the trees around the compound are well articulated and well fenced and well cleaned, so that we can have a society which is environmentally fit for anybody to have fresh oxygen. Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure where you come from, it is good. And you will extend this to school. From school to the community, from the community to the country, and you will realize doing a lot which is very good. So it's my prayer that you become good stewards. You know, a steward is somebody who's been given something by somebody to take care of. So this country, this environment has been given to us by God Himself. It is our business, it is our work to ensure that the business of taking care of the environment is tenderly taken upon our shoulders, so that we can be able to realize exactly what is supposed to be done. Are we together?
Yes.
The last one, of course, you must be empowered. This is factor number 5 that promotes Eastern African citizenship in the community. It's the youth empowerment and engagement. Youth empowerment and engagement. All of us, if we are not taught, we will never be empowered, young lads. We will never be empowered. But if we are guided on the precepts and the concepts of glowing, we will, at one particular time, improve our lifestyles. Are we together?
Yes.
That's why anybody, let me tell you one thing before I go far. That 75% of the population of this country are the youths. And the youth is anybody who is 35 years and below. So out of 100 people you see, 75%, that means 75 people are the youths. So, which is the bigger number? Is it the elderly or the youth?
The youth.
Now, if the youth are not empowered, are we as a country moving forward? No. So that's why I have to tell you, you are not born just to die like a zombie. Huh? You are born to be empowered. You must be empowered. You must learn how to even content create. Are you together?
Yes.
You must be empowered, and even how you should start your small and micro small businesses. or entrepreneurships once you're out of school. You must be empowered on the culture of reading and understanding while you are in school, so that as you grow, you don't remain to be the same. Make sure that you are developing on a day-to-day basis. These among many factors promote the African citizenship in the community. Are we together?
Yes.
As we continue going forward, I believe we shall be improving our nature of perception, how we do things in the society. Let everybody have a change the heart, change the mind. Our attitude must be changed so that we feel empowered even when we are young. We don't wait until when we are old, when we have got no energy, then we say, I wish I knew. It's always a thought of the fools, right?
Yes.
For those who say, I wish I knew, that's a thought of the fools. If you want to know you are a fool, just start saying, I wish I knew. And when you are young, you have a problem also of saying, I think I can. I think
I can.
Don't start thinking, start doing. That which is right. If it is taking care of the environment, start. You can be a globalist. You can be somebody who is known across the world if you take time to work hard. Are we together?
Yes.
So, as we finish,